Oh, look at this dork with this haircut. Johnny Professional. Car video today, folks. If you don't know who I am, oh, jeez, switch the channel. Buckle up. No, if you don't know who I am and you're interested in these concepts I'm about to talk about, I do offer a free 20-minute consultation. And no bullshit. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. If you want to talk to me and probably, get some helpful insights, link is in the description for that, as well as a free book of mine, The Law of Attraction Simplified, which I wrote back in 2021. If you're into these ideas, you'll like that book. It's very good. So links are in the description for all that stuff. Today, guys, I just felt like making a car video because I've been in the office. I've been speaking to clients and prospective clients and people doing those free 20-minute calls, and there's a lot to talk about, and at the same time there's nothing to talk about, and often that's when I like to head to the car. What I want to focus on today is just that you basically, in all likelihood, unless you've been into this stuff for a long time, meaning manifestation, law of assumption, law of attraction concepts, I would say unless you've been into this stuff for at least 5 or more years, or you were deeply involved in like some kind of spiritual or self-help community for at least that long. If you don't have that in your background, there's a very, very, very good chance that you are falling for a lot of these sensationalistic ideas just easily without even knowing. And I say this because as someone who's been into spiritual concepts and been involved in spiritual communities, lived at a Zen center, gone to many types of retreats over the years with various spiritual teachers, and now has been involved, been into law of assumption, law of attraction ideas since 2014, and been involved in the online space since like 2020, 2021. It's so easy to get deceived. So easy to get deceived. So easy to think that I'm doing something wrong. This teacher online or this old classic teacher is saying I should be able to do this easily. Why isn't this happening for me? Why does it seem like all these other people online are having success and I'm not? What am I doing wrong? What is wrong with me? I'm stuck. I'm not good enough. I'm an imposter. I'll never figure this stuff out. This car video is here to tell you, first of all, that you're fucking okay. You are all right, especially if you made it this far. You made it through 3 minutes of Papa Bear Tim ranting in the car with this haircut, this dweeb. And secondly, is to tell you, if you don't have 5+ years in the muck that has hardened you, if you don't have that yet, if you've only been into this stuff for a little bit of time, which is great, is to tell you, don't listen to that fucking bullshit. Because they're fucking not telling you the truth. If it was as easy as these people say, everybody would do it. And that is why, if you're interested in these ideas, like I said, you should probably read my book, or at least the first couple chapters where I talk about this of the Law of Attraction in the Law of Attraction Simplified. Because I say, right at the beginning of that book, and the early part of that book is about, if these ideas were a fraction, a tenth, as easy as a lot of these teachers, let alone these online YouTube influencers make it sound, everyone would fucking do it, guys. Use your head. You're smart. I know you're smart. Use your head. People are being fed sugar and getting fattened up on shit that's going to give them mental diabetes, instead of soberly looking at these ideas and the brilliant concepts that people like Neville or Joseph Murphy or Catherine Ponder or H. Emily Cady shared, and realizing the depth that's there, and also the fact that it's not easy. It's simple a lot of the time, straightforward, conceptually simple, but to actually integrate them and apply it, not easy. That is why this channel exists. Not just to tell you that, but to tell you how you can start to integrate it, whether you've been into these ideas for two weeks, 2 months, or 2 years, or 22 years. how to better integrate these ideas. This is what I love sharing. This is what has helped me a lot in my life. When I first discovered these ideas in 2014, I was like, man, so much of this stuff just makes it easier to play with my imagination. You know, I was really into Neville, still am into Neville. And it's just easier. It's an easier, more kind way to play with how my mind and body reacts to things. And also I was to find out it's a way to work on my reactivity. But has this been an easy process for me? No, it's not an easy process for anybody. Anybody who is telling you it is probably lying to you, selling something to you, or a complete outlier. By that I mean 1 in 100,000 people. You're not that 1 out of 100,000 people, nor am I. Of course, I am the guy that is the one person on YouTube who's going to be able to speak to you about this stuff soberly and has written about it extensively. And that shocks me still. Because what I'm saying, as far as I'm concerned, is not that brilliant. It's just sober. It's just somebody who's been in the trenches with these ideas and various other spiritual concepts for a long time and can tell you what is not true, which often is more important than telling you what is true. Because usually we know what is true intuitively in our heart. But it can be very easy to be misled and think that some stuff is true and that you're doing something wrong when you really are not. So I'm here to tell you, none of this shit is true. Don't trust any of it unless it feels right. And don't trust me either, obviously. This is such an important point. This is why we're back in the car and you're hearing me rant about this stuff, because this is the real jazz. I just have been shocked with this space. Stunned and continue to be stunned. This is a really messed up space, meaning the law of attraction, law of assumption space. The amount of bypassing going on and the amount of people who are just in Delulu land is crazy. Crazy. And you don't want to be one of those people. You want to be one of those people who gets more grounded from these ideas and feels better about themselves, feels better about helping other people and giving of yourself because you like yourself more. That's what you want from applying these ideas, in my opinion. It's not about necessarily manifesting a certain partner or house or job or income or whatever. It's about liking yourself, loving yourself more, and in turn naturally liking and loving other people more. And these tools are wonderful for it, for making that happen. And that's what this channel is about. So yeah, that's my helpful Papa Bear in the car reminder for today. Again, links are in the description for all that stuff. If you want to talk to me, feel free to drop me a line. Hope you enjoyed that book if you've never read it. Be sure, by the way, to check out that recent ChatGPT video I did. I'll put a link above for that as well. That was an interesting prompt I shared that might be helpful for you. Till next time, be good.